Hello, welcome to SP2. Today we'll be doing Malaysian traditional games, and we have 5 games in total. And the first game will be Batu Seremban. The second game will be the Chongkak. The third game is the Chinese chess. The fourth game is the Chinese diabolo. And the last one will be the Chinese checkers.
And now we're going to start by introducing the first game.
This is known as Batu Seremban, also known as 5 stones. So this game is usually played by girls, and they usually play it during their free time, or when they're in school they play it during recess. Now this game is always played on the floor, where they can find a clean flat surface. And if during this time, you have to have at least 2 people or a maximum of 5. So there are 8 levels. So the first level is called Buah Satu. And the Buah Satu is, you have to take one that is considered the ibu or the mother, throw it up and pick one up. And make sure it's in the same hand. Then when you're done with it, you put it in the other hand. So you have to take all 4. And when you're done with that, you start with Batu Dua, which again, you have to throw it all, and you have to pick up one as the ibu. And instead of picking up one, when you throw the ibu up, you pick up 2. So you pick up 2 until there's nothing left. Okay? So the third level is Batu Tiga. You take one ibu, throw it, and pick only one up. And then you pick up 3, followed by 4. Okay? And then followed by 5. So when you want to do Batu Lima, you throw one up and you touch the surface. That's Batu Lima. So now we're moving on to Batu Enam, which is called Batu Tukar. So this one you have to come in. Okay. So you throw one, you have 2 in your hand, throw one up, and while it's in the air, you pick up one and drop the other, and catch the ibu back. So it goes like that. Once you're done with Batu Enam, you go on to Batu Tujuh. Batu Tukar to Batu Tujuh. So you have 2 in your hands, throw both up, and pick one, put it in your right hand, and make sure the other one falls in your left hand. And then,
Wow, okay.
you catch it all in one hand. Right? After you're done, you do timbang to count how many points you get. So you timbang all 5. Turn your hand around, make sure you catch it. So if you catch only 2, you only get 2 points. Thank you.
Alright, thank you for the wonderful explanation. Now we'll move on to Chongkak.
Okay, so the Chongkak is a traditional Malay game, and it is traditionally played by women, but nowadays it's being modernized and it can be played by anyone. So we start off with Amrita starting and Kimberly. They start off generally. They can choose any hole at random. This side is Amrita's home, and the other hole at the end is Kimberly's home.
Alright, so can you tell us on how are you going to win the game?
The way to win the game is
You
to
must
have
have more seeds than your opponent. It's like my house needs to have more marbles than Kimberly's house. That's how you win the game.
Okay, thank you. Now we'll move on to Chinese chess.
So this is King, means soldier, and this is Zut, means soldier as well. So yeah. Okay, and this is the king, but in red, this one is the Chinese. They call it Swai, but the king over here is called Jiang. And both of this is the si. They can move like this only. Okay. And this is the ce, and this is the xiang. Xiang is the elephant. So they cannot cross the river over here. They can only move here and here, basically. Yeah. And this is the pao. It's cannon. So you can kill the opponent by like skipping like one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, if you kill the king, so you win the game.
Alright,
That's all.
thank you. Have fun, guys. Now let us move on to Team Jared and Wan Ling.
There.
And Darren.
And this is the Chinese Diablo.
Okay.
First invented in the 20 BC by the Qing dynasty in ancient China because they were trying to test the flexibility of the string. So they use this method to test whether the string can last. And after they invent this, they start to invent the yo-yo with the same principle. So as you can see, with this you can do, they use this for scientific reasons, but now it became a cool thing in primary schools. Yeah. Okay. Now let's show you some tricks.
Performance, okay.
Performance by Wan Ling.
Okay, so the first one is like the audience are there and the double is facing there. You like to change the direction of the double so the audience can be like this.
And this will give a better view for the audience.
Okay.
And to increase speed, you can do this.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
To make the thing go faster, she'll have to do this thing.
Okay.
Okay, now let's watch some tricks. Now the first trick today that we are presenting is called the monkey climbing over the mountain.
Like this,
Just imagine the string is the mountain and the thing is the monkey.
Alright.
and I'll show you
The
again.
next, or again.
It's wonderful.
Okay, for the next trick. For the next trick, you should do it first.
And the second trick will be like this. Turn around, second round, and show.
This trick is called the old lady knitting sweater.
Okay.
Because it is the way how she does it. Yeah, like that. Okay. That's
So is that the third one?
that's
Alright, thank you Team Jared, Wan Ling and Darren. Now let us move on to Team Julia and Yan Li. Please introduce your game.
Hi. So this is a Chinese checkerboard game, which is called, in Chinese, it's called Wei Qi. And it basically consists of only 2 players, and the players will alternately place their black and white playing pieces, which is called stone.
In order to start this game, you have to place 4 pieces of stone in the middle of the board, which is the cross of 2 white stone and 2 black stone.
Okay, so we'd like to start your game now.
We are not going to play the game, but we are going to show you some of the situation.
Alright, sure. Are there any rules and regulations for the game? Like, for instance, how are you going to win?
Yes. Basically, the one who consists the most black or white stone is considered the winner.
Okay. So that's the end of our game presentation, and we're from SP2. Thank you.